All right, Tubers, Jeff Lindsay in the garage, Sunday the 25th of February. And yes, that's a rotisserie, and that's the Camaro on the rotisserie. That's the rear end and subframe in the floor. Several reasons for why we did it. Doors, fenders, everything stored in here out of the way. Several reasons why we did this, and this is not going to be a long video. I've tried this one time before and it got about 8 minutes and I didn't like it, so we're going to do it again. Yesterday, when I put this patch panel on, I wallowed around in the floor for 2 or 3 hours, mocking up and trimming down and fitting and refitting until I got it like I wanted it. I welded it in. I felt like everything was welded in fairly well. But it just doesn't look real good right in this fender well area right here. I've got some little in and out spots, and it's just tough. I mean, it was tough on me being in the floor. Getting close to 60 years old, it's hard to get down in the floor and work and get back up and down and up and down. But anyway, that's not the only reason. That would be pure insanity if I did all this work just to put this other patch on. So, several reasons. We'll knock this one out. We'll flip the car over. We'll go ahead and run our brake lines and our fuel lines from front to back. We'll get that done. We're not going to be able to use a traditional style headliner in this car because of all the work we did across that back windshield. And we weren't going to do that anyway. So while this car's in the air, we're going to flip it over. I'll be able to mock up my headliner that I'm going to use, get everything to fit like I want it to fit. It'd be a lot easier than trying to work up over my head. So that's another reason. Gas tank, I need to mount the gas tank. I've got everything, straps and all. We'll go ahead and do that while it's in the air and flipped over. A lot of things that I need to do underneath the car, and I just didn't want to be laying on my back and wallowing around in the floor because it makes things hard the next day. You get so sore, and I'm not in the best of shape. I know I need to exercise and do things, but I've just kind of let myself go, and then when I do have to get in the floor and do stuff, it hurts. It tells on you the next day bad, sure enough. But anyway, it would be crazy for me to do all that just for these patch panels, but I had all this stuff in the back of my mind that I could do if I put the car back on the rotisserie, so I did. I'll upload this. It'll be 4 or 5 minutes at the most, and let you look at what we did today. Let you look at what we did. While we got all this took apart, the calipers and things that's starting to rust up, we'll pull all that stuff back off and get it painted good and hopefully not have any problems with that. There was one bolt in the front perch that did not want to act right. I'll take care of that cage nut. If I have to cut it out and put a new one in, I'll take care of that while we got it on the rotisserie. And then we'll go ahead probably while the subframe's loose. That way I can go ahead and set the motor and tranny in there and mock up and make sure that I get the new motor mounts in the right set of holes. I don't know why there's so many sets of holes there. I'm sure a lot of them was drilled through the years, but I don't know. So, but we'll be able to go ahead and do that while this is out without having to worry about beating on fenders and things like that might be in the way, which I don't think any of that's going to be in the way, even if it was all put together. So, but anyway, yak, just talking away. 1 subscriber away from 400, and that's crazy. I mean, that's just awesome. So the next one jumps on, you're going to be number 400. I think we had 2 today jump on, so one more will be 400. I know it ain't 1,000 or 2,000, but 400 is way further than I thought it'd ever be. Amazes me somebody wants to watch all this mess. Anyway, we're going to upload this, let you look at how silly we've been today. And we'll do it again, Tuber. A lot of work to do, a lot more videos. All right.